In the world of Dragon Ball, few showdowns are as memorable as the clash between Beerus, Universe 7's god of destruction, and a coalition of fellow deities. It all starts when Goku reminds Beerus of an old pact with the Omni Kings, leading to mounting tensions and the impending Tournament of Power. Before the main event, an exhibition match unfolds, pitting Beerus against his fellow gods of destruction in a battle that keeps fans glued to their screens. In this video, we are going to revisit this memorable showdown. So, let's begin. The epic showdown when Beerus took on a whole squad of destruction gods while Goku swung by Beerus's pad for some training will always be remembered by Dragon Ball fans. Goku is all about keeping his promises, so when he reminds Beerus about their deal with the Omni Kings after that Universe 6 tournament, you know he means business. But Beerus? He's not exactly thrilled about revisiting old agreements. Of course, Goku being Goku, he's not about to let it slide. So, what does he do? He goes ahead and hits that red button, zipping off to the Omni King's crib despite Beerus's protests. And just when the Omni King is deep in thought, contemplating wiping out a few universes, Goku pops in out of nowhere, reminding them about the big universal showdown. In the end, Goku's unexpected visit saves the day, stopping the Omni Kings from hitting the delete button on a bunch of universes. With the fate of countless universes hanging in the balance, the Grand Priest wastes no time in laying down the law. He decides that the Tournament of Power needs to go down ASAP, giving everyone a mere 40 hours, 5 ticks in divine time on good ol' Earth to get their game faces on. But just as Goku is about to get back to his universe and rally the troops, the Grand Priest throws a curveball. He calls upon all the angel attendants from the 12 universes, rallying them to get their gods of destruction and supreme Kais in line. And when the time comes, it's a sight to behold. All 12 gods of destruction, their angels, and even the supreme Kais from across the cosmos are summoned before the Omni King. Even Goku can't help but be blown away by the scene. Seeing all those mighty gods kneeling before the big boss himself is a sight he won't soon forget. With the Tournament of Power officially on the books for all the universes, things seem to be rolling smoothly for the Xenos. But there's a little hiccup in the plan. The Omni King from Future Trunks' timeline never had the whole Universe 6 tournament ordeal go down in his own timeline. So, when it comes to what a Tournament of Power actually entails, he's totally in the dark. Leave it to the Grand Priest to come up with a solution. He suggests an exhibition match to give everyone a taste of what's to come. And does it shake things up? The gods of destruction step into the ring, catching everyone off guard, especially Champa, who's a bit rusty after several decades of slacking on the training front. As the gods square off, Teller takes a moment to clarify the rules with the Grand Priest. It turns out there's only one rule for this exhibition match. Give it your all, or risk getting wiped out by Xeno himself. No pressure, right? And in the midst of the chaos, Teller throws down the gauntlet, calling out Beerus for a showdown to settle once and for all who's the top dog. After all, Beerus already lost an arm wrestling match to Teller in the past. It's time for round 2. From his spot in the stands, Goku, ever the cheerleader, sends Beerus some good vibes for the battle ahead, completely unaware of the chaos he's unwittingly unleashed. But Beerus? Well, let's just say he's not exactly feeling the love right now. In a fit of anger, Beerus lets loose on Goku, laying the blame squarely at his feet for the whole mess. But as soon as the words leave his mouth, Beerus realizes he might have just stepped in it big time. The other 11 gods of destruction shoot him some seriously menacing looks, and suddenly, Beerus might be wishing he could take back what he said. Teller doesn't mince words, telling Beerus he's basically dug his own grave with that outburst. And Belmod? He's quick to remind everyone about that little incident from way back when Beerus nearly brought the entire multiverse crashing down. It turns out that Xeno had planned a little game of hide-and-seek among the gods, but Beerus decided to take a nap for a cool 50 years instead. Needless to say, Xeno wasn't exactly thrilled, and it took the other 11 gods of destruction some serious damage control to smooth things over. Seizing their chance for payback against Beerus for his past blunders and the current chaos of the Tournament of Power, the other 11 gods of destruction waste no time in targeting him right out of the gate. With the Grand Priest's signal, they dive straight into the fray, ready to take Beerus down. But Beerus isn't about to go down without a fight. With lightning-fast reflexes, he dodges blows from the first 5 gods, Gin, Iwan, Lika, Helis, and Belmod, thanks to his uncanny ability to sense imminent attacks and react in the nick of time. Goku's buddy Whis fills him in on Beerus' secret, explaining how his body is practically a weapon all on its own. Of course, Beerus isn't invincible. Mule manages to catch him off guard, landing a hit before Beerus can slip away. But our feline friend isn't out of tricks just yet. With a clever ruse, Beerus tricks Champa, Rumshi, and Quittella into taking to the skies, making them think he's the one soaring upward. And just when they least expect it, Beerus pulls off a slick move, popping up from under Mule's feet to turn the tables. Beerus unleashes a devastating destruction blast aimed straight at the unsuspecting gods. But much to everyone's surprise, they shake it off like it's nothing, ready to keep the battle raging. Belmod seizes the moment to remind everyone that Beerus isn't the only threat in the ring. He lands a sneaky kick to Sidra's neck, declaring that it's every god of destruction for themselves now. Taking to the air, Belmod traps the others in an energy barrier, leaving them with nowhere to run. Crafting cards out of their own god of destruction energy, Belmod launches a relentless assault. The trapped gods can do nothing but brace themselves as Belmod's strikes rain down on them. But just when it looks like all hope is lost, Lika steps up to the plate, using his tail to unleash a barrage of attacks that send Belmod reeling. However, the tables quickly turn as Helis takes aim, launching an arrow that finds its mark in Lika's arm. Just when you think things couldn't get any crazier, Rumshi unleashes a battle cry that sends shockwaves through the arena, knocking out Supreme Kais left and right and leaving the gods of destruction reeling. With a fierce determination, Rumshi barrels through his opponents, sending them flying in every direction. Meanwhile, Iraq and Gin lock horns in a clash of titans, trading blows with enough force to shake the heavens. It's an all-out brawl as the gods and their attendants duke it out with everything they've got. As Champa delivers the final blow to Sidra, Mule steps up his game, holding Lika captive while blasting Helis with an energy beam from his eyes. The dust settles to reveal a battlefield littered with casualties, including a heavily damaged and weary Beerus, who manages to land a decisive blow on Rumshi. But the action isn't over yet. Quittella finishes his own hard-fought battle with Iwan, setting the stage for a showdown between him and Beerus. It's the moment they've been waiting for, the chance to finally settle their rivalry once and for all. But just as they're about to throw down, the Grand Priest steps in, halting the battle with a single finger. It turns out that the Omni King has had enough of the chaos and boredom, and he's calling it quits in the tournament. And while it may go down in history as one of the most epic battles in Dragon Ball lore, it's also one of the most misunderstood and misinterpreted. Despite what some fans might claim, the truth is a bit more nuanced. While it's true that Beerus showcases some impressive dodging skills and manages to land a hit on one opponent, the idea that he single-handedly takes down multiple gods of destruction is a bit of a stretch. So, what's your take on this? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.